The best combination of snack. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. People are always gonna have their own opinions about what you should and shouldn't do, or what might work and whatever.
Do you have future plans that you can share with us?
And I left my job 6 years, the month later.
Wow.
November, so I've been doing this full time since. He's like, no, like, I want to donate snacks. I'm like, oh, heck yeah. I'm like, yeah. Doritos, if you ever watch this, I need you to bring those back.
I'm here in Everett at the Snack Shack. It's the world's first limited edition snack museum. I'm here with Snacks. He's the owner and creator of the Snack Shack. And I'm here to learn more about the Snack Shack and learn more about snacks. So thanks for meeting me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's an honor.
Thanks.
Glad to have you here. So.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So my first question is, what inspired you to open the world's first snack museum?
Well, to start, I got the nickname Snacks in middle school, so I've always been the snack guy, and I used to sell snacks at parties and stuff like that. So, but after high school, I kind of wanted to make it into something more, I have a huge passion for snacks, and I just didn't want it to die down. Really what happened is I love collecting stuff too. Yeah, so I kind of just put two and two together. So let me just start collecting, snacks. I didn't think it would work in the beginning, so I kind of started off slow. But about 2 years ago, when I started to remodel my garage and put out snacks on display, people would walk by and they'd want to look around. So that made me realize, like, oh, okay, something where I could display my snacks could actually work. So that's when I came up with the idea to make it a museum. Actually, it was on March 15th. 2023 is the day that I decided to turn this place into a snack museum.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so what was that whole process like, going from not being a museum to turning this into a museum?
Well, so a few things. I had to realize that when you come in here, I wanted the people to kind of forget the idea that you're in a garage.
Okay.
So obviously we are in a garage, but most of the time people don't realize that until, they look up and then they see the garage door.
Yeah.
So I wanted to, make it feel like a snack museum, look like a snack museum. So that's why we have the ceiling decked out. I got the floor decked out as well. So we're walking on fast food advertisements from Wendy's, Taco Bell, KFC, all different types of places. So, and the signs, actually, the advertisements that you see on the floor and ceiling, I've been collecting those for 10 years.
Wow.
So I actually got into that first. So that's what I use to decorate the place with, and I have a lot more. So,
how does one get into collecting these signs?
Well, you just ask.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I used to work at Jack in the Box when I was younger, so I found out that they just throw them away when they're done. So, a lot of the times I would drive past fast foods at my old day job, and I would know when they switch the signs. So I'd just go in and be like, hey, do you guys still have them? And usually they're like, yeah, or maybe they threw them in the dumpsters. I've done a couple dumpster diving. So.
Wow.
But yeah, they're pretty cool about letting people have it. So.
Do you have a favorite snack?
Haichu.
Okay.
Haichu, and I'd like to say Doritos as a favorite, like salty snack.
Yeah.
But all right, the best snack, the best combination of snack. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. Spicy nacho Doritos. A normal, just regular Sprite.
Okay.
And the purple bag of Skittles.
Really?
I can't remember what flavor it is, but yeah, the purple bag of Skittles. It's like the best combination of snacks.
Is there something that makes it special, or it just is?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. It's just, I think I found that out when I was in like 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it one time, and then after that, it was like my go-to snack every time I went to the store. It's like, okay, I'm getting one of each of these things, and it was just a done deal for me.
That's epic.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It's amazing. So if you ever
Yeah.
have a chance to try that, you're at a gas station and you want a snack, try those three
Okay.
together.
Right on.
Yeah.
What about, do you have a favorite snack on display here?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
So I'd like to start maybe with, I'm a huge Nike fan as well.
Okay.
I actually have a Nike tattoo.
Oh,
It's
sick.
the only tattoo I have.
Oh, right on.
And they have the Magic Fruity Pebbles. They did a collab with LeBron James. And the cereal changes color, the milk actually, so they pulled this one out. So they also have some shoes to go with it. I don't have the shoes, however, I do have the hoodie.
Well, okay. Right on.
Yeah. So that goes with that too. And also I have this special Cheerios box with the Snackin Shack on it. I got that custom made.
Oh wow.
So yeah, super dope.
That's sick. What about, like, do you have your oldest snack?
Yeah, so okay, I'll do the oldest actual, like, maybe like snack related item, I guess, and then I'll do like something that's actually not a snack, but it's the oldest thing.
Oldest thing, okay.
So I want to say it's probably this Pepsi in 2004.
Wow.
It's not that old, I feel like, but the cool thing about it is it's completely sealed, but it's only about a fourth of the way full.
What? Can I feel it? Yeah. Do you know why?
I have no idea. Someone actually donated it to me a while back.
Whoa.
Yeah. I never did find out why.
Maybe evaporated or something in 20 years.
Yeah.
It's in a can. That's sick.
And then I also have this one too. That's completely empty, and that's actually all the way sealed.
All the way sealed.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So, and then slide over here to the McDonald's section.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
So my McDonald's section, I have all the, well, not all, but some of the sauces from recent times that McDonald's been putting out. I was a little late on collecting the sauces from McDonald's and the stuff from McDonald's, so I don't have stuff that's that far back.
Right.
However, this is the oldest piece in here. So this is the McDonald's scarf. I don't want to say scarf or bandana, but it's from 1992.
Whoa.
And I've looked it up on eBay, I looked it up on Google, and I cannot find it.
Dang.
So my brother's a thrifter though, and he's the one that gave it to me. I found it at the Goodwill.
That's sick.
So, yeah, it's probably one of my favorite things in here.
Wow.
So, and although I collect limited edition snacks, that kind of brought me to start looking for anything that's limited edition. So here we have the limited edition Febreze section.
Wow.
I've got the Febrezes. We also have limited edition wax melts too. I got some wax melts over here. Orange blossom honey, bourbon vanilla, and then we also have some limited edition soap too.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So, and a good friend of mine made this for me. I was in the Everett Herald on Halloween. 2023.
That's pretty
so they made this little collage for me. So
that's very nice.
Yeah, it's super dope.
What was that like, meeting the being in the newspaper?
It was super cool because it was actually so I was on I think it was Fox 13 or it was King 5. I was in King 5 on October. I think like October 15th or 17th or something like that. And then Everett Herald called me the next day at work, and they wanted to meet with me.
That is so sick.
So I met with them before I went on vacation to Arizona, and then when I got back, they released the story on Halloween, and it just kind of took off from there. And I left my job 6 years, the month later.
Wow.
In November, so I've been doing this full time since.
Why did that feel like, leaving your job? Just because I think that's a thing like a lot of people dream about and want to do.
Yeah.
But not very many people take that step. So that's another reason why I wanted to meet you. And maybe you could give any advice to someone like thinking about doing something like that.
I can't say it was like I kind of got up and left. There's a little more to the story.
Okay.
Like I was already kind of out of my way.
Yeah.
On my way out of there.
Right on.
But it just, I don't know, it just happened at the perfect time.
Right.
So, but anyone that does want to do that, it's hard to say. I don't know. Just if you have a dream, just chase it, man. Because you only have one life.
Yeah.
And don't waste it on working for a job that maybe you do like the job, but if you have something else that you really love, truly love, just chase it.
Right.
Just chase it.
Okay, that's great advice. Right on. So, and another thing I'm wondering, do you have a technique to finding of these limited edition stuff? I mean, we know you ask for the signs. What about the aerosol and the magic Fruity Pebbles? How do you find this stuff, or is it a secret?
I think it started when I made a Instagram account.
Okay.
And I followed all the snack brands.
Okay.
So I just kind of scroll around on Instagram every day,
and
I see when they're putting out new stuff. So when they do put out the new stuff, I kind of race to the store and hurry up and get it before it's gone. So that's what I do. And I don't like to order stuff very much. I like to physically get my hands on it if I can.
Nice.
So most of the time I will, I'll be at the grocery store 3 or 4 times a week trying to, check back. And it kind of sucks too because sometimes the snacks aren't always at all the stores. Sometimes like a Target exclusive, Walmart exclusive, things like that. So I will have to jump around to different stores to find the stuff I want, but it's totally worth it for me, So.
Yeah. It's like snack hunting.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like snack hunting.
Okay, if you could travel back in time and preserve one discontinued snack, do you know which one it would be?
Doritos. Doritos ranch dipped hot wing.
Huh.
Yes.
Okay. I've never...
Yes. So I had a really good friend of mine named Adam. Back when we were 17 and 18, man, we used to go to the store and buy 7, 8, 10 bags at a time. They were the best chip I've ever had in my life. Okay. Doritos, if you ever watch this, I need you to bring those back. And there's another flavor, Doritos habanero flavor. Okay. Those are amazing too. But the Doritos ranch dipped hot wing, by far the best chip I've ever had in my life. I don't think anything has ever came close to it.
And they're just discontinued now.
And they're discontinued, yeah. And I don't even have a bag. I don't even have like a wrapper to show for it. It's just I ate all this.
Maybe someone has a bag out there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
That would be sick if they sent it to you.
That'd be cool.
How many people come a day, do you think?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so with this summer going on, Everett always has there's always something going on in downtown Everett.
Right.
Like right now, there's the farmers markets every Sunday. Sunday's usually the busiest day.
Yeah.
But there'll be last week or the week before, there's this thing called Geek Fest.
Okay.
It's a game festival.
Sweet.
And so that made it super busy. I had a booth over there, so I was sending people over here the whole time.
Right on.
So before that, there was also Everett Salty Sea Days.
Okay.
And so that brought a lot of people in. That was a Friday, Saturday thing. And then Sort of Culture, this big plant festival downtown Everett's literally on the street over here. Nice. We have this beer thing going on next week, and they have this this beer village, I think beer garden thing going on in a couple weeks. And like I said, there's always stuff going on, so it really helps out. And
that makes sense.
I actually have these lovely signs here. I'll put on my inline skates, skate around Everett, and I'll put these, and so I'll point the areas so people know where to go.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy for people to find it. So I always love to ask people, how'd you hear about us? And it's usually the signs. It's like, oh, the signs got us.
It's kind of making me think like Everett's almost a perfect location for this, because I feel like these towns always do have little events going on. They're always trying to get the town excited and stuff, like Tacoma and Everett, Bremerton, I guess, Bellingham and stuff. So that's awesome that you're located in Everett.
Yeah, I love it. It's crazy too, because before I decided to make it into a museum, I was making it like this just for me. I was turning it into this just because I love it. So I never had the intent of showing it off until, I thought it could work. Yeah. And then I kind of switched gears and was like, how can we really make it a place like that? So I just parked my car in here. I got bored with that. Very quick. But it's funny too, because after I did all this, I had to work on my car one time in here.
Oh, no.
So I had to move the desk all the way back, pull my car in, work on it with all the floor down and stuff. But, that's whatever.
Yeah. I'm wondering, did you have any help, or did you do research on the setting this up? Because it's set up really well. I was in here staring at this wall, and even now I'm still finding new stuff I didn't even see before. Unique items that are popping out. Are you just really talented at that?
I want to say, honestly, I was a manager at a pawn shop for 6 years before this.
Right. I have some pawn shop experience myself. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. That's funny.
So I kind of had an idea of it was important to display stuff in a way that people can always see it. Yep. No matter how cluttered the store might be, or no matter how many items you had, you always had to display stuff well. So I kind of got a little bit of that from there, and I kind of brought that here when I started setting this up. So it helped out a lot.
That totally makes sense. The
Yeah.
pawn shop thing. I'm at my uncle owns a pawn shop in
cool.
Billings, Montana. My grandpa started it and stuff, and I work there.
Oh, nice.
And that wow, when you said that, I'm like, that makes sense. Yeah, how to like manage a clutter in a pawn shop as a perfect like experience for doing that, because you have so much random stuff and you got to make it look nice.
Exactly.
And
Random.
yeah, and this is obviously random, but it's just a lot of stuff, and it fits so perfectly in this area. It's awesome. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, it's awesome.
It took a while, and I've rearranged a couple times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have, because I've at one point I was accumulating so much stuff like every other day.
Mm-hmm.
So like the cereal, like, and same with the like shelves too. Like I've had to rearrange shelves too, because you know all the cereal used to fit on the shelf, and then eventually I got too many cereals, so I had to put it up there, and yeah, so it's been a lot of work, but it's totally worth it for me. And honestly, I might have to do a little rearranging again, because as you can see, I'm running out of space.
A lot.
I am running out of space. This is the most recent shelf over here.
Let's check it out. Oh.
Most recent one. So over here, this is probably one of my favorite things in here too.
Whoa.
This is a Raising Cane's plushie.
Oh, nice.
25th birthday. So I love this.
I love Raising Cane's.
Yeah, a good friend of mine sent that to me from Texas.
Oh, nice.
And then, got a shout out to Nike SB Ben & Jerry Dunks. They're not in there, it's just the box.
Oh, okay.
But again, a good friend of mine gave that to me to put in here.
Right.
So yeah, I'm in love with that thing. Okay. So yeah, this is what we got. This is actually kind of recent.
Okay.
I just did this at AM/PM. But this is the last shelf I put in here, and as you can see already, it's full. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, because I have stuff over there that I need to display, and I've got a place to display.
Yeah. Dang.
But we'll work something out.
Right on.
Yeah.
So I see comic books.
Ah, yes.
Do you like collect comic books as well?
Actually,
or is that just a
I'm doing a small partnership with a friend to sell comic books here for a little while.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So actually, we got a stack of about 7. Yeah, each stack has 7. Each one has a first appearance and a first issue, and they're $30 for the stack.
Oh, for the I got you.
Yep.
Oh, that's right on.
So
cool.
A lot of good comics in there, and if you got any comic lovers, gotta come check it out, because they're pretty good.
Have you had any people come here and show any like strong emotional reactions to some snacks that maybe they haven't seen in a while that they found here? Really? Can you tell us about that?
I want to say it was a slightly older person. I don't want to call them old,
right?
But, you know, they were older than me. I think it's when they saw like the Monster Mash cereal and the Frankenberry stuff. It reminded them of when they were a kid.
Yeah.
They used to eat it all the time. So when they saw that, they're like, "Oh my god!" And they're like kind of like freaking out over it, which I love when people like you know, have that nostalgic feel when they see something in here that they may have ate when they were a kid or they ate growing up. So it was really cool to kind of watch them, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it was just cool.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I love seeing people see other snacks that they can connect with, and you know, like you know, like I said, it just brings them a nostalgic feel.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Do you have any other interesting stories about customers who've come through or visitors?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
You know, I've well, you know, actually one thing is I've had people have been donating stuff to me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Which I never thought would happen until someone asked, and like, "Oh, can I donate to you?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "I have a tip jar right here." He's like, "No, like, I want to donate snacks." I'm like, "Oh, heck yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." So the first day I opened, someone actually did bring me a couple bags of stuff.
Wow.
And I think, if I remember correctly, the Golem, the Golem Lord of the Rings Funko cereal was actually one of the ones. And they brought me a bunch of other stuff too. Really cool people. And since then, I've had people like bring me this Mountain Dew and this Rose Waldo cream brulee drink, the Welch's, Rose Sparkling, anything you see from a different country in here is something that someone donated.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you ever do like a trip to snack hunt, like abroad
absolutely.
or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always wanted to go to Japan.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. And well, it's been a long time since I've been to Canada. I was like 10 when I went, but I need to go back to Canada.
Yeah,
That's before you needed a passport or ID or like stuff like that to give you just drive over.
Yeah, that's nice.
But yeah, no, I do need to get back to Canada. I feel like that's like the most easiest one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even there, it's just so close, but they have crazy different stuff. Like, for instance, a good friend of mine brought me this back from, sorry, not this one, this Cheetos. Pizza Cheetos.
From Canada?
From Canada, yeah.
Whoa.
So it's like, I feel like that's something they should have here, but nope.
Yeah.
No pizza Cheetos for us, so.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. I honestly, I wanted to try them so bad.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
those only brought
good.
me one, so I was like, that's fine. I'll just save it for the museum, so.
That's awesome.
But yeah, stuff like that. It's like, if I ever went there, I'm buying so much stuff because I'm driving, so I'm just throwing everything in the car and it's good.
I really think your story is pretty inspiring, to be honest. As an entrepreneur who started something very unique, and it's the world's first.
I want to make sure. I want to specify on this.
Okay.
I did a lot of research.
Yeah.
Okay. Before I actually was like, oh, let me call myself the first. No, I did research. I looked up snack museums. I looked up, people who were collecting snacks, and the closest thing I found is like there was a guy I think in the World Record book who collects Pringles.
Okay.
And then I do know some people on Instagram who collect. And I don't really necessarily collect snacks. I just collect kind of nostalgic stuff, and it's usually just the wrappers though as well.
Yeah.
But everything you see in here is all full, unopened, brand new, still in the packaging.
So do you have future plans that you can share with us? Where's the vision? Yeah.
So I know part of the experience coming in here is that I've remodeled my garage to make it look like what it is.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to keep that. For a while, and I think I think people also like exclusivity.
Yeah.
So if you can say to someone like, "Oh, I've been to the world's first snack museum," when it was in the garage.
Yep.
Before it even got to a real building or anything like that. I think, I think that plays a huge part in what it is I do here, until I do decide to move into a bigger place. But at that time, it's gonna be like I'd like to have different sponsors and stuff from different snack companies and things like that, investors and stuff. But before I even decide to move out of here, because I know it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take a little bit of backup to make it happen. So,
cool.
But I'm definitely I definitely would like to move into a bigger space. Now the main thing I want to do is I want maybe at the most 3 different locations.
Nice.
So one in the Pacific Northwest, which of course would stay in Washington State, which I think I would probably keep it in Everett, honestly.
Nice. Yeah.
The second one, I have a buddy who collects the advertisements, like I do.
Okay.
He collects advertisements from like old school ones. He collects. He also does collect some snacks and stuff, but it's usually the more nostalgic stuff, and different posters and things. Like he has like a Pillsbury statue and stuff like that. So we plan to open Snackin Shack in Texas, in Dallas, Texas to be exact. So that would be like the second location, and then the third one I'd want to do like somewhere, somewhere close to Georgia, maybe even in Georgia. But I kind of want it to be boom, bing, bing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think 3 locations is the max that I would ever do. But definitely, I'm definitely gonna be expanding here in the future. I can already see it coming.
Yeah, I can see it too. Honestly, this is awesome. You said it a little bit earlier. I asked you, but if there's someone out there who maybe has like an idea and they're not really too sure that they should take that chance, they're worried people might think their idea isn't a good idea. Do you have any advice for someone like that?
Yeah, don't listen to what anyone says. When I was working my day job still, I was kind of just kind of before I think this is after I decided to turn it into a museum. I was kind of asking people, I was like, would you visit a snacking museum or like a fast food museum? And you know, some people were like, no, and there's people even telling me like it wouldn't work. But you know, it's just you just can't listen to people. You can't listen to people like that. You can't listen to anyone, honestly, because people are always gonna have their own opinions about what you should and shouldn't do, or you know what might work and whatever. But you know, if you have that passion and you know in the bottom of your heart that you can make it work, like it's gonna work regardless of what anybody tells you. And you know, there's always gonna be somebody else who you know sees the bigger part of your vision, and they see the bigger picture. So you know, it's just a matter of, you know, maybe finding that person. And you know, but then again, there's always going to be people who are going to be not back you up, and then of course there's always going to be people to back you up. So regardless, you know, what your vision is, just do it. Just jump. Yeah, just do it. Nike, just do it.
Right.
Just jump head first into it and try it, and don't look back, because if you do look back, that's when stuff gets bumpy.
Okay.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Snacks, thank you so much for welcoming me here.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much for sharing your story and your amazing museum. And
thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I got something for you.
Right. Oh, okay. That's it. All right. Thanks. Cool. Oh, whoa.
These are best sellers. This is a mystery bag.
Oh, whoa.
Comes with a drink, about 7 or 8 other snacks and candies, and one of our Snackin Shack stickers.
Oh my goodness.
So I appreciate you for coming here. So this is for you.
Oh wow, Snacks. Thank you so much.
Take care, guys. All right, by the way, you guys, if you ever want to visit the Snack Museum, we are open Thursday through Sunday, 12 to 4. Okay, Thursday through Sunday, 12 to 4 in Everett, Washington, 2916 Hoyt Ave, Everett, Washington, 98210. Come see us.